Hey guys, I'm going to be starting on another project on the RV. It's going to be replacing my vent that hangs out above the stove and behind the microwave, kind of sort of. It's the vent you turn on like when you're cooking and you've got smoke and you need to, to vent it out. It's connected on the outside, you turn it on and it blows all the air outside. So the other one that I'm going to take off is cracked and broken, and the flap has broken off and the flap is broken. So they're really cheap and they're known to break easily. But I went to the store this morning. I got another vent. This is the one I got. It doesn't look exactly like the one out there. I'm hoping that it will fit. The difference in this one is it actually has holes all the way around it. I mean, I'll just have to maybe drill some new holes in there because the other one only has holes on the bottom. I'll show you guys that in a second. And I know this is black and it's probably very hard to see. I wonder if I can get it, but there's some little knobs that flip down to hold the flap down. You would just flip these up. Probably can't see it, but well, the air just pushes the vent flap open like this. But this is the flap that is missing on the other one, and it's not repairable at this point, and it's just open and exposed, so there might be critters coming in through my vent hole, and I don't think they can get in because there's still like a cover, like a filter thing, but I don't really like it open and exposed. I don't know what's crawling in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to try to change the vent out. If I don't break this one. Oh, there it goes. So this one was about $17. It also came with some screws. That's good. I'm also gonna have, of course, a drill to get the old screws out. I have a box cutter here. This is just gonna help me kind of take off the old, break away the vent from the old sealant that is out there, because it's been on there. It's probably the original. This RV is 15 years old. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to also use a scraper because I have to clean up the area so I can do new sealant and put this one up. I have some butyl tape. This is going to go, behind, excuse me, this one's going to go behind the vent around the edges here, just for that extra sealant, so in case it rains. We don't want rain coming inside. That's not good. I also bought some sealant. This is called Proflex RV, flexible sealant. I almost reached for the Dicor, but a lot of people use Dicor for everything in their RV, but I think that's like self-leveling stuff, and this is going to be put on something that's vertical, not horizontal, so you don't want self-leveling on something you're going to put vertically. So anyways, I'm going to use this. This is all my supplies I should be needing. I may need to get a little alcohol because after I clean everything off, I'm going to want to like extra clean it really good before I put the new vent back up. So that's the project. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I don't know if I'm going to get in there and something else is going to be broken, or I don't even know if this one's going to fit. I hope it does. If not, the store is not that far away. If I end up taking the vent off and this one doesn't fit, I'll probably just put a piece of cardboard or something on that hole just to kind of have it there until I can get back to this project. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to show you guys how I'm doing it. Here's the old vent. See, it's got screws here, one here, one here. There aren't any screws up here. And looking in there, this just goes straight in. The flap that was here is broken. So this is going to come off and I'm going to put a new one on there. Got my box cutter here. Just gonna kind of make a first line. Dig right in there. Go here along the bottom too. This is hard to do with one hand. I'll put the camera down. dig in there a little bit. All right, yeah, so this is what the box cutter was for. I'm gonna put the camera down and take the screws out. All right, look, when you pull the flap open, there's more screws up there. I had no idea, couldn't see them. This here. Wanted to show y'all taking it out. How it looks. Yeah, it's been up there for a minute. All that old butyl tape. I need a ladder. This chair isn't enough. I need to get taller. All right, here's the old one. Here's the little things I was talking about that keeps the flap up when it's up there. Kind of locks it in. Two sides, open, screws. Kind of deep, kind of nasty. And all the old screws. Okay. This is coming off really easy, like super easy. I'm gonna finish it up and yeah, move on to the next step. All right, I am just about finished cleaning all of this off. It is very smooth. All the stickies almost off. Oh, I feel a little bit more up here. This right here, I think it's just discoloration from where the butyl tape was for so long, because it's not really coming off. But yeah, everything around here is really smooth. I wonder if I can take that off. I don't know, I don't think it matters. It's really flat, but Anyways, here it is. All right, I didn't have any alcohol, so I found some nail polish remover, and it works just as well. It took a lot of the stuff off too. And honestly guys, I'm too short. I need a ladder, so I've got to go fetch one today. I don't know, it's getting later, so I might have to hang this up and then get back to it tomorrow morning. But I can't reach the top. Like I'm gonna need to be able to see the top when I'm putting the sealant on it, and when I'm putting the screws. Yeah, I need to put the screws and I need to see it, so I need a ladder. I'm too short. So I'm gonna finish taking off these few more pieces of stickies, and then I will maybe put something over it just to cover it for the evening, and then I'll get back to it in the morning. I'm going to show you guys the inside where the fan, how it looks and everything. Alright, so here's the vent, the stove, the oven, the microwave, and this pot. So here, okay, so this is the piece that goes up under here first. I just took it down, and you can see here's the fan. Whee! When you turn it on, it just kind of, oh, that's the light. Turn the fan on. You see where the natural light was coming in? That's the flap on this side that kind of flaps open once the fan starts. And the other flap on the actual vent will open too, and it'll alleviate the air that goes outside. So yeah, this just kind of slips in here. There's a little groove. You pinch these and pop it back in place. It's the next morning. I'm gonna go outside, show you guys that this new one fits in the hole nicely. I did acquire a ladder last evening, and so I can get up there and I can reach the top of this vent. See, it does. This one fits in there perfectly. Next step, I'm going to be putting on the butyl tape. I'm going to put it around the vent. This is going to be extra protection from water leaking in. Water is RV's worst nightmare. And yeah, so this extra sealant is going to be good. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right now. So I like to just kind of pull both the tape and the paper, pull it off together. Make sure you've got enough for the length of how much you need, and then just kind of give it a cut off here with the scissors. Now it's kind of cold in here, it's not really hot, so this is just, it's not stuck to the paper. Normally it's like super stuck to the paper, so I would put the butyl tape down and then apply it and then peel the paper off. But like I said, it's really cold. It's not really cold, but it's not hot enough for this stuff to be super melty. So you're just going to put it on, and you want to just kind of press firmly. Now don't worry if this butyl tape, if it happens to be higher than your edge of your vent, because you can just take a razor blade and just trim it down after you screw it up back in its place. Good. Okay, see how, well, this one is hanging over a little bit on the edge. I'll just cut that off with a razor blade after I install this. And I don't think it would hurt you to double up on each side because it's just extra protection. I don't think I'm going to, but I don't think it would hurt you if you decided to. And another thing, a lot of people choose to put their butyl tape in the fridge because, like I mentioned, if it gets really hot in your RV, this stuff can just melt and be so sticky and hard to work with when it's super melted. So if you keep it in the fridge or in a cool place, I recommend it. Now I'm going to go try to screw this in to the RV. See how it works. So right now you can see a little bit of the sealant sticking out. I'm going to go ahead and take that off all around the edges with a razor blade. Okay, now the excessive butyl tape has been cut off and thrown away. I'm going to do the sealant now. I also forgot I needed to get a gun to do so. Now with this Proflex RV stuff, it's brand new. If you haven't used it before, you're just going to want to cut off, you know, however big you want your, I think that's called a bead, however thick and or small you want the line that you're making to be, that's where you would cut off to. There's actually a little measurement right here, 1/4 and 5/16, and to be honest, I don't know what that really looks like, so I'm just gonna snip a little. I don't feel like I need a big old, you know, blob. I can always, I guess, double up if need be, so I'm just gonna like go right here and just cut it and cut it. Anyways, you do that, and then this little gun has a stabber. You want to stick something down in there so you're breaking the seal, so the stuff will come out. I think I got it. Ooh, this thing. All right, I think I got it. Clean it off with whatever you have laying around. All right, let's get sealing. Seal you later. Here we have the very end result. You can see around, screws are in. The screws that were put in were not the original ones, they are bigger. Okay guys, everything is now 100% completed with that vent project. I will say that it is fairly easy to do. However, I had to get some, it's the following day, I had to get a little bit of help. I was having a little bit of trouble of getting that sealant around the vent. I mean, I don't ever hardly use those guns, so I was making a straight line, but I don't know, something didn't look right with it, so I called for a little bit of backup. Anyways, I got it complete. The project is done. But that wraps it up. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment below. I will do my best to answer. I hope y'all are having a great day. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.